What's up, guys? Kid Motive here, back with a new story time video. Today I'm going to be talking about a little story that happened to me in Disneyland. Hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so my orchestra, we ended up going to Disneyland for like a few days, like 3 or 4 days. And I think it was the last day or the second to last day we were actually at the park in the days we had left. So one night, I really liked this one girl that was in orchestra, but some of my friends were pressuring her into liking me and the same back to her. So it wasn't really working out that well. So we ended up going, and we went to the front gate of Disneyland leading to one of the parks, and she was looking over, and she ended up going over to this girl and her good friend and said that I thought she was cute, and then she came back to me and was just like, you should go over there and try to get her number. And I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't know that she actually went up to her. So I ended up going over there, asking her for her number because I thought she was pretty cute, and she was. And I was sitting there waiting for her to put her number in my phone, and I looked to the right of her, and her friends are sitting there laughing and giggling, and I'm sitting there just kind of wondering, and I wasn't thinking, like, why are they doing this? Is it weird? Or did I do something wrong? So I ended up getting a number. I said, see ya, and I waited, and I didn't know, like, what I was supposed to do, if I was supposed to just wait. So I just texted her right away, and I was like, hey, it's me. And she was like, oh, hey. And we started talking about, like, what school we went to. And then we started asking questions like, what grade, where are you from? And I was kind of hoping she would live kind of close to me, because if you guys don't know, I'm from Washington. So I was hoping she was kind of close. So we ended up talking about it. She said, yeah, I'm from Arizona. And I'm sitting there like, oh god, that sucks. And then I end up bringing up her like grade, and she said she was in 8th grade, and I was in 10th grade. And that was kind of weird. Like, I bet it is for you, like a high schooler dating a middle schooler, so it was kind of weird that that happened. So I had no clue. I was like, I don't know if I should just go along with it or not. And some of my friends just like, yeah, just do it. She does not look like she's an 8th grader. She looked like honestly, she looked like she was a freshman or sophomore. So I ended up going, like, hanging out with her after there was a fireworks show at Disneyland. We ended up walking around for a while, just talking. And at first it was kind of awkward because I didn't know what to say, because I'm not that good at talking to people or to girls like that, so we ended up walking and going to this one ride, and we had to stay in line for quite a while, actually. I think it was like half an hour to ride it, and she only had like 2 hours or something. And at Disneyland, those 2 hours can fly past if you haven't been there. So we were waiting in line, we started playing games. Her friends were talking, and I asked them, why were you laughing at me when I asked for your friend's number? And they were just like, yeah, it was just really cool how you had the guts to do that. And I was like, oh, that actually is pretty cool. So, and then I was like thinking in my head, I'm not the one that really like asked her. My friend told me to do it, but I still take the credit.
Never played in a while.
So we ended up going through the line. We ended up making it, and then to the ride. And her friends were just like, yeah, you guys have to sit together and everything. So we were sitting there, and it was kind of awkward during the ride, I think, in my perspective at least. So I didn't know really what to do, just kind of sitting there. And after the ride, we decided to go to like this, what was it, Toy Story one that had Buzz Lightyear and all that. And then when we were going over, she started introducing me to some of her friends, and to me it felt like she kind of trusts me even though I just met her. We ended up going through that ride, and then she ended up meeting one of my friends that was there with me, and one of her friends liked my friend. So it was kind of good, but yeah, it was meh. Sorry about my babbling, but So we ended up getting through the Buzz Lightyear ride, and then she was like, "Oh, I have to go. Can you walk me back to my group?" And my friend told me before, she was like, "You should kiss her before." And then I was like, "Why do I need to kiss her? I just met her." So we end up going back to her group, walking there, met up with more people, and then I get to her group of like her school, and there's just a ton of like people looking at me just like, who the fuck is this kid and why is he here? And I was the social loner. She was trying to introduce me, and I'm just sitting there like awkward kid in the back of the class being like, "Hi, how are you?" And just knowing me, I'd probably just look like a retard in front of everybody because they were expecting me to be like, "Oh hey guys, yeah, I'm with this girl." So when she started leaving, my friend, like, I could hear it in my head, just kiss her, but I couldn't do it, so we just kind of hugged, and then she went away, and I got, like, bashed on a lot of my friends. They're just like, "You should have kissed her, like, you're never gonna see her again," and I'm like, exactly, that's why I'm not gonna kiss her. And, yeah. That's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little storytime video. Well, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.